Hello, boys and girls. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. I miss you guys so much. So, just as a reminder, we are on our last week of persuasive writing. So, it's really important that you are doing all of your writing this week. I am doing our writing lesson a little differently today. So, if you or your mommies or daddies have any questions or problems, please reach out on Dojo or calling my phone. That way I can help you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look at our LEQ for this week, and then we will start talking about your writing. It says, how can we use our writing to persuade someone? And remember, the word persuade means change their mind or make them believe something. And I drew the pictures of the trees here to go with the story, The Lorax, because he was trying to persuade everyone to care about the environment. Down here, I also did the dog and the cat because you guys were persuading me earlier on which animal you think is the best pet. So let's keep going. This would be like our anchor chart that we would make in class. So here's what I want you to focus on. Writers write to make the world better. And then these are all the steps we do to make that happen. So we kind of started this yesterday. Here we go. It says, writers write to make the world better. So we started this yesterday when I had you guys thinking about problems. It says, see a problem. So here I think in the picture, maybe their problem is people are running at school. So yesterday you wrote a list of all the problems or things you wanted to change. And then when we have that list, we have to think, well, why is that a problem? Why do I want to change this? And how can I make it better? So after you think of your problem, then you need to write a lot. And when you do your writing, it could be a poster, it could be a letter, it could be a book, it could be a song. There are lots of different ways you can do your writing. For this one, we're just gonna keep it kind of like a story that somebody could read. But when you're doing your writing, you need to think, who's gonna read this? If I'm trying to fix something at school, is Mr. Rondo going to be able to do it? No, I'm going to have to talk to Mrs. Bench, right? Or if I'm trying to fix something at my home, is Miss Bench going to be able to fix that? No, so you got to think of who your audience is when you are doing your writing. So a lot of that we did yesterday, and you should have one idea that you think you want to write about. What is going to be the most important thing or the thing you want to change the most? So let's take a look. Here is our new chart for today. And when we go through this one, I'm going to actually show you what I did for my writing. That way you know what your writing's going to look like today. So this chart is called We Can Be Really Convincing. And we're going to talk about all the ways we can be convincing. Wait a second. That's kind of a big word. Convincing. What does that mean? So convincing means that when you talk about something, people believe it. They want to support what you are saying. So it's kind of similar to persuade. So when you're doing your writing, you want to convince people that you are right and you have the best idea. So here's how we're going to start that. Number one, you have to tell your opinion. So in the picture, you could see he says, I think. That's how we start our sentence when we are giving our opinion. Some other things you could say would be, I believe, I feel. So when you do your writing today, it needs to start with one of those sentences. I will have a separate picture at the end so that you can see that for your writing today. Let's go ahead and look at mine. So for my topic, I decided I'm going to write about how I think we need more swings at school. So here's what my writing says. Ready? I think we need more swings for recess. That's my opinion. That's what I'm going to start with today. And then you have one more thing you need to do today. The next thing you're going to add is tell a little story. How come you think that? What happened that made you feel that way? So here's what I did for mine. Look, it has my first sentence. I'm not changing that, so I'm just adding more to it. I think we need more swings for recess. I see kids fighting or crying for the swings. Look, I underlined all our INGs. Remember, when we hear ing, it's ING. So my story is about how I see kids fighting and crying at recess over the swings. I think by telling somebody that will help them believe and be convinced that we really do need more swings. So my friends, your guys' job today is to start your writing. So you're gonna, 1, tell me your opinion. I think, I feel, I believe. And then tell me a story that goes with that, something that relates to your opinion. Okay? Remember, it can be something that's at school, at your house, or even just in the whole wide world, but you're writing about something that you want to change to make things better. Again, if you have any questions or need help, please reach out. I can't wait to see what you guys are writing about.